Hi, find the Maclaurin's series for e to the 1 plus x squared plus e to the 1 minus x up to n including the term in x squared. Okay, to be able to do a question like this, I'm going to say let fx is equal to all of that expression over here, and so we can just find f of 0, which is going to be e to the 1 plus 0, which is e. All right, e to the 1 plus 0 to the square plus e to the 1 minus 0 is e to the 1. So that's going to be 2e to the 1, which is 2e. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the derivative of the function. So if we were to differentiate this, we're going to get e to the 1 plus x squared. Then you differentiate the index. Here, you're going to get 2x. And then plus, so we have e to the 1 minus x. Differentiating this index going to be it's going to be equal to minus 1. So minus 1 times e to the x. So next thing I can do is f prime of 0, which is then 2 times 0 times e to the 1. So that's going to be 0 then, minus e to the 1 minus 0. So that's going to be then minus e. And then I want to differentiate the second derivative over here. I mean the first derivative and make it into the second derivative. So I'm going to be using product rule for this one over here. So this is going to be my u, which is 2x, and my v is going to be e to the 1 plus x to the square. So du by dx is going to be equal to 2, and then dv by dx, I'm going to say that's going to be 2x e to the 1 plus x square, applying product rule over here. So we're going to get f double prime of x is equal to then u dv by dx, so 2x times 2x is then 4x times e to the 1 plus x square, then also plus 2 times e to the 1 plus x to the square. Now then I'm going to have to differentiate this one as well here. So this becomes then e to the 1 minus x. Differentiating the power, I get minus 1, and there's a minus over here. So minus and minus clashes, and then that's going to become plus. So what we're saying then, f double prime of 0 is going to be equal to what? This is going to be equal to 0 plus 2e to the 0 plus e to the 1, which is then 3e. So that's f double prime. So the Maclaurin's series now is going to be equal to, so I'm going to say then f of 0, okay, plus x into f prime of 0 plus x squared over 2 factorial f double prime of 0. So if we were to substitute all these values, f of 0, we found it was 2e. So we got then 2e plus x into f prime of x, f prime of 0. F prime of 0 is minus e. So minus e times x is minus xe. So minus, I'm going to say minus ex. All right. And then the minus and plus becomes minus. So I've got the 2e minus e to the x. And also over here, x squared over 2, which is half x. So plus half x into f double prime of 0, and f double prime of 0, we found it was 3e, so that's 3e. So what are we saying then is that we have these for the Maclaurin's series. So we can factorize the e outside, but we can leave it as it is. So, and that's going to be then, sorry, x squared, because we'll say half x squared, so that's it, yeah. And maybe I'm going to say this, the variable of my x is afterwards, so that's going to be in the second position, x in the second position, e in the first position of here. So I'm going to say then this times 3, and then e to the x, I mean e times x squared. So here we are. That's the answer to the question. Take care.